guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. I have a collective haul that I want to share with you. I've got some Sephora VIB sale, some new MAC, as well as some products that I picked up at Shoppers Drug Mart when I redeemed some points recently. So if you are interested in any of that, then stay tuned. I'm gonna have some information in the description box, so make sure you check that out. I'll have links for products if you're curious about prices and that sort of thing. And I'm also gonna have some time codes down there if there's just a certain part of the haul that you're wanting to see. You want to see just the VIB sale stuff or just the MAC. I'll put the time code for at what point in the video each of those starts so that you don't have to watch the whole thing if you're only interested in part of it. I applied some of the products today, so I'll have some split screens or sidebars coming in with me demoing some of the products, and I've also filmed some close-up swatches or took still photos, so I'll pop those in as well as I'm going through things so that I can kind of just dig in and rip through, because we've got quite a bit to do. To start with MAC, and I'm just going to dig right in. MAC released their spring collection. I picked up a few things from the Future MAC collection. This first thing I'll show you, I was really excited about. It looked absolutely beautiful when I saw the promos for it online and some of the early stuff that was coming out on the big blogs and that sort of thing. So this is Mineralize Skinfinish, or MSF, and the shade is called Otherearthly, and I'll show you. It's actually just a trio of shades. So that's what it looks like. I hope you're not getting too much glare. I'll pop it open so it's in the typical MSF packaging. And it's got 3 separate shades, really sparkly silver. That silver is almost a little bit chunky, but actually it applies surprisingly smoothly for what it looks like in the pan. And then that iridescent warm pink, and then that warm bronzy shimmer color. This is absolutely beautiful. You can of course swirl all of the colors together and you get this sort of rosy bronze shade out of it with a pretty decent sheen on it. As those colors are separate, you can really easily customize it, and it does make a really pretty bronze highlight. So if you've got deeper skin tones, or let's say like middle of summer, if you're doing a really bronzed look and then you just want some shine on top of it, that actually does look really nice, even if you've got lighter skin. If you put on quite a bit of bronzer and then you don't want to put something light in color over top of it, you just want the shine, that'll look really gorgeous. And then I've got another MSF that I'll show you. This isn't from the Future MAC collection. This was a separate release, but these are limited edition as well. So these are the Mineralize Skinfinish Naturals, and they're the separated 4 quads. I'll show you 4 quads, 4 colors in a quad. And this is the shade Faintly Fabulous. This is the lightest one, I think. So again, just the typical MSF packaging. And then those are the 4 shades. So they're all just pressed into the pan together, or baked, I guess, because it is a mineral product, so it's baked. But then you've just got those 4 colors. And again, you can of course swirl your brush through it and mix them together, or you can apply each one separately or concentrate your brush in one area to get a little bit more of a certain type of color. I was a little bit surprised at the color range, because this one being the lightest one, it's actually still a little bit dark. So again, I don't get that really light highlighted effect. I just get a little bit of warm sort of bronzy color if I mix all of the shades together with just a little bit of a sheen on it. But I can concentrate a little bit more in one area or another. Because this is an MSF natural, it's not sparkly, there's no glitter in it at all, it's just got a little bit of shine. So I would compare this a little bit more to the Hourglass Ambient lighting powders. It's that type of a finish. It's got a little bit of glow in it, but it's not sparkly. And you could then concentrate your brush in any of the colors and kind of apply it accordingly. So you could use that yellow a little bit more under the eye, that beige kind of all over, pink a little bit more over the cheeks, or whatever the case may be. So it's a little bit more customizable that way, but it's really pretty. It is funny that they call this Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, because it is different than the permanent line of the Mineralized Skin Finish Naturals. I'll just show you. This is the one that I have. So they come in different packaging. And this is the Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in medium. So I use this as just an all over setting powder. This has a bit more sheen than this, but it's definitely a lot less than the regular Mineralize Skin Finish. So it's sort of somewhere in between. I would have thought that maybe they would just call this something different because it's a little bit confusing. But anyways, I'm really liking it, and it would make a really nice finishing powder. I don't know about a setting powder. It's a little glowy for that. Going back to the Future Matte collection, another product that I picked up is one of the Mineralize blushes. So the whole Future Matte collection was the Mineralize line of products, and those are some of my favorite from MAC, so I was really excited about that. This is the Mineralize blush in Cosmic Force. It's just a really beautiful rosy brown neutral shade. It's just to give you some comparisons of other popular rosy brown blushes or rosy neutral blushes. It's a little bit darker than Burberry's Earthy, but very similar in tone. It's not quite as bronzy as like Benefit's Dallas. In the pan, it really looks like beigey brown, but once I apply it on my skin anyways, it picks up a lot more pink and a lot more of a rose hue. It kind of makes a beautiful contouring blush if you've got really fair or light skin like I do. So I apply it a little bit more onto the backs of my cheek and kind of work it up a little bit higher, and it looks really pretty. This is more matte than the other Mineralize blushes that I have from MAC. It's got a little bit more of a matte finish, but it's still really beautiful. It just looks, it blends into your skin so nicely. And then the last item that I picked up from the Future Matte collection is lipstick. Mineralize Rich lipsticks are also a permanent line. These are just limited edition shades. Again, I love these. The formula is really nice and moisturizing and smooth and comfortable. And this is just a very light pinky nude. It's got almost a hint of like a gray undertone to it. There's no sparkle or anything, just the tiniest bit of a sheen. It doesn't look glossy on the lips. The color's very opaque. Looks absolutely beautiful on light or fair skin tones, I think. And then the last thing from MAC, this is not a limited edition or anything like that. It's just a repurchase. I needed some Fix Plus. So anybody who's not familiar with Fix Plus, it's just, you can use it as a setting. I like to use it as a primer spray. So I just spray it on my face just to kind of freshen it up if I've got a drier foundation, or just to add a little bit more dewiness to my skin. It's been a favorite product for a long time. This is probably my, I don't even know how many bottles of this I will have gone through. It's a lot. Okay, so that's everything I got from MAC. And now I'm going to go into my Sephora VIB haul. So when I went in store, it was because I wanted to compare a couple shades of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes that I've had my eye on for a long time. I've got a few of these blushes already. I had Diffused Heat and Radiant Magenta both in and out of my cart, and I couldn't decide between them. And I'd gone into store a ton and swatched them beside each other, and I just couldn't decide on which one. So I went in finally and just had them applied on my cheeks and decided on Diffused Heat. So that's the one that I have here. If you're not familiar at all with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes, they are a mineral, like baked style blush with the blush pigment swirled in with some of the ambient lighting powder. They look absolutely gorgeous on the cheeks. There's no discernible sparkle, but again, they've got a little bit of a sheen or a little bit of a glow. They stay really well. The pigmentation's amazing. I love these. I absolutely love them. So this is just a really nice, bright, coral color, diffuse light powder that's in there. It's just got a very slightly yellow undertone, and so it gives it just this little bit more of a peachy hue, but it's kind of a bright peach. I really like it on myself. I find it looks really pretty. It's a very poppy kind of cheek color, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I've been loving that so far. Other thing that I picked up in store, I wasn't planning on getting this. I actually just saw it on my way out, so I'd already paid for the blush, saw this, and doubled back and went in and got the Bite Beauty Spring Fling lip set. And so it's got 3 of the new Amuse Bouche minis, a little handheld mirror, and where is it? The a full size of the lip primer, and then just a little makeup bag to carry it all in. So it's a really cute set. I'll just pull it out of the box. So that's what the little makeup case looks like, and it's like a faux Saffiano leather with lips and the Bite logo on it. It's very, very cute. This would make a really good purse makeup case. It's got a nice sturdy zipper on it. That's the little handheld mirror. They usually release those mirrors with their little limited edition sets, or I've got behind me the 250 point perks that they had released last year. So a different shade each season, and then they had the little mirrors in with that as well. So that's the full size of the lip primer. It's just a clear, sort of one of those waxy style primers. I think it's supposed to help keep your lips feeling sort of moisturized, give the lipstick something to grip onto, and then also help to keep it from like bleeding or feathering. I used that today. I really can't say anything about what kind of a difference it's made. I did find that after I applied my lipstick, like I went out, I finished drinking my coffee, I went and ran some errands, and I haven't had to reapply it again before I started this video. But the lipstick I applied today too is also very fantastic lipstick. So I don't know if it's just the lipstick or if this is helping, but I'll talk about that a little bit more later. And then the three little amuse-bouche minis. I love the mini lipsticks that By Beauty does. They're so cute. So it's just a miniature version of their regular packaging. This is beetroot, and like I said, I'll be putting close up. I think I just swatched all of these and just snapped a shot on my phone, so I'll just put those in. But beetroot, which is a dupe for Cure Royale in the Luminous Cream formula, so if you were a big fan of that shade, which is a fairly recent release before they discontinued that line. So Cure Royale, beautiful shade for fall. Beetroot is the dupe in this line. And then we've got Gazpacho, which is a really nice bright red, and I think that that is a dupe for, I want to say Bellini, it's not Bellini. It is Mimosa. I think that that's a dupe for Mimosa. And then this one is Verbena, which looks like a deeper purpley mauve kind of nude. When I applied this, it goes a little bit lighter and it looks a lot more brown, like a lot more warm when I put it on. Anyway, they're beautiful shades. I'm really excited to use those, and I love the little bag. It was such a cute set. I love By Beauty so much. And yeah, if you're at all interested in that, like value-wise, I think it's a really good value. Their little mini sets and stuff usually are. So I highly recommend picking that up because I can't imagine it's going to stay in stock that long. And then, oh, my battery's going to go dead. I'm just going to ride this out and see how long I can get out of it. I picked up two of the Givenchy Le Rouge Intense Color Le Rouge Intense Color Sensually Matte Lip Color, so the Le Rouge lipsticks. I picked up shade 102 Beige Plume and shade 201 Rose Taffettas. So I'll show you Beige Plume first. It's just a peachy nude. If you are not familiar with these, the packaging on these lipsticks is amazing. Look at that, they're so weighted and heavy feeling. They've got the Givenchy logo stamped into the bullet, and then it's covered in black leather, and and it's real leather. The leather is so soft and buttery and amazing feeling. It's just a super, super luxe, but sleek and really sophisticated looking lipstick package. And then this is Rose Taffettas, and just a really pretty rosy pink color. So I should have a shot of me applying both of these in here actually, because I mixed the two today. I applied Rose Taffettas first and then blotted it, and then I put a little bit more of Beige Plume on top, and it just made this like sort of dusty coral lip combo. So yeah, really excited about those. I have one other shade in that range, and the formula is amazing, like smooth, light, buttery, beautiful, like demi matte. It's just absolutely so gorgeous. All right, and then Burberry eyeshadow in the shade Rosewood. This is one of the wet dry silk eyeshadows, and it's just a really, really beautiful, slightly shimmery, dusty rose little bit of a bronze, but like a dusty rose color. It's so gorgeous. If you've got blue eyes, this is your everyday mono shadow shade. The Wet Dry Silk formula is really great for that because it's just got a little bit of sheen, but not enough that it shows bad texture or anything like that on the eye. It applies really nice and smooth, and buffed into the crease, it still looks like it's like a demi matte finish, so it still gives a really nice finish in the crease, but it makes a beautiful lid shade too. They've got a little bit of dimension to them. They're just absolutely beautiful. And this one, yeah, for blue eyes, I feel like this is an amazing everyday color. And I've been obsessed with like dusty rose everything about the last month and a half or so. So a lot of the makeup that I'm getting and wearing is in that color range. Continuing with Burberry, we've got the Cameo blush. This is shade number 2. And this is the, what is this called? Light Glow Natural Blush in Cameo number 2. This is just a really pretty kind of vibrant rosy pink. It's what I'm wearing today. I built it up just a little bit because I'm going so minimal on the eyes. I'm not wearing liner. I just wanted like a little bit of that almost like English rose look, so I gave a little bit more of a flush to the cheeks. So that's, whoops, little cover lit thing. So that's what I'm wearing today. Really pretty. Again, applies beautifully, nice and smooth, looks gorgeous. That'll be a favorite one for spring, summer, I'm sure. So that's pretty much it from Sephora. I'm just down to samples. So I've got 2 samples of the Too Faced glitter glue, which is nice. I've never tried that. I've heard lots about it, so I'll give it a shot. The Ole Henriksen Truth Brightening Serum. I think this is the one they put in my bag when I went into the store, because I don't think I would have picked this. I don't like this. It makes me break out. I love the Pure Truth oil. That's absolutely fantastic. It's an HG product for me, but the Truth Serum I don't use. Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I also have never tried this, so I'll definitely give it a shot. New Detox Gentle Brightening Fizzy Powder Wash. I've got like a million samples of that I haven't tried yet. Laguna Liquid Bronzer. And the Tartiste Lash Paint. I haven't tried that yet. It's like my type of wand with the plastic bristles. The only thing is it's really big and fat. That might be a little bit tough on my tiny little eyes. And I'm pretty sure that I just broke this packaging. Yep. Okay, so that is Sephora VIB done. And last little haul is Shoppers Drug Mart. So if you are watching this from the US and you are not familiar with Shoppers, these will be products that are available to you in the US, but you just don't have Shoppers and you therefore don't have the optimum points, so I'm really, really sorry for you. If you live in Canada and you don't have a Shoppers Optimum card and you don't do the optimum points thing, you are crazy. So how a Shoppers Optimum card works, if you don't know, you get points on everything you buy. I think it's 10 points $1, but then you have to build up like tens of thousands of points to get anything back. Anyway, Shoppers also has on a regular basis extra point events or bonus point events. So you might get a flyer that shows on an individual product, you get extra points. What I usually do is I make a list of drugstore things that I need, and then I shop on the 20 times the point events. And so that's what you really should be doing if you have a Shoppers card. So you get different tiers of how many points you've collected, and at the top tier you get $170 worth of free product, and it can be anything in the store pretty much. I think gift cards are exempt, but that's pretty much it. And I don't think you get points on gift cards. Anyway, so $170 worth of free stuff. The other thing that I do once I've built up enough points is I watch and I wait for the spend your points events. So that's where you actually get extra money or extra value on top of the points that you have. So this day I went in, it was a spend your points event, so instead of $170 worth of free stuff for the 95,000 points I had saved up, it was $200. So you got an extra $30 worth of value on your points. So I got 200 bucks worth of free stuff, and I will show you what that is. I mostly go Guerlain when I go redeem my points. So the first thing that I will show you is a lipstick. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the Rouge G's. I've never tried the Rouge Automatique, and I wanted to give them a try. Except I ended up going, the shade I liked the most was from the Rouge Shine Automatique line. So this is a little bit more sheer. This is shade 260 Jardin de Bagatelle. I know I'm butchering that. I'm not even gonna apologize. Shade 260. So the packaging of this line is really cool. It's not quite as heavy and substantial feeling as the Rouge G. It is plastic packaging, but it's got a metallic finish on it. But it's that like 1920s style. It's got this little slider right here, and the top opens up and out pops your lipstick bullet. How adorable. Yeah, and this one's just a shiny, kind of glossy looking sheer pinky peach. It's really wearable and flattering and easy, and that style of packaging is supposed to, you know, you can be driving and putting on your lipstick in the rearview mirror while you're stuck at a red light or whatever. Very, very pretty. Excited to try that, and I might try more from the Rouge G line. Sorry, not the Rouge G, the Rouge Automatique. One of the eyeshadow quads. I love these. This will be the 4th one that I have, and this is one I have been wanting for quite a while. This is number 15 Les Sables, or Sables. So really pretty gold packaging on those. It is plastic, but it's weighted. And then those are the colors. So again, like I said, I'm really into this like rosy, dusky sort of color combo right now, and this fits perfectly with what I've been liking lately. This is what I'm wearing today, so I should have a flip or like over screen or something with me applying this. These quads are unbelievable. This eyeshadow formula is the tits, literally. It's completely idiot proof, and that's what I like about a lot of these more luxe formulas. They're not super great if you want ultra dramatic, like really gradiated or like separated colors on your eyes. They're amazing if you have 2 seconds but you want a really nice soft blended blown out look. You cannot make mistakes with these eyeshadows. Like, you just apply it and it blends itself. Like, you could pack all of these on with a flat shader brush and your eyes would look perfectly blended and soft, and like you just spent forever blending. Like, I swear to God, they do it themselves. It's really weird. So I just applied that lighter transition shade really messily throughout the crease, deepened up the outer part of the crease just a little bit with that deeper brown, the pink all over the lid, and then just a little bit of that sheeny color into the inner corner. And lately I've been liking pulling that down underneath the lower lash line just a little bit, so a little bit of sparkle under there. And then I just dabbed a little bit of that right into the center of the lid as well. Just absolutely so very gorgeous. I love those. The last thing from Guerlain that I got is the Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold Makeup Base. If you watch Tati, her channel is Glam Life Guru here on YouTube. She's very, very popular. Lots of you probably do watch her. She did an awesome WTF video on this primer. So WTF is when she reviews like really expensive makeup products and gives you a review of first impressions, whatever. So this absolutely gorgeous packaging, which is what you would expect from Guerlain, like a really nice heavy glass bottle, and it has a pump. So this is a primer, like a gel consistency type of primer, and it has real gold flecks in it. It kind of looks like Goldschlager. This is supposed to help prolong the wear of your makeup, but it's also supposed to give your skin a little bit of a glow, help kind of lift and tighten it. And it is like a temporary effect. I don't think that it's supposed to have any long-term effect on your skin, but I haven't read the pamphlet on this anyway. There's glycerin in it, which will help hold on to your makeup. I'm sure there's also lots of really bad stuff in here. Actually, it doesn't really look, like there's anything all that bad. And there is gold, just straight up gold, it says in the ingredients, and it's about halfway down. So they're just little flecks. It's nothing that looks like sparkly on your skin. They're just sort of little gold dust particles sort of stuck together throughout, so you really see them in the bottle. But once you pump it out onto your hand and kind of spread it out on your face, those dust particles like split up and kind of disperse throughout the rest of the base and just sort of blend into the skin and really do look amazing. I applied this. My skin feels really, really nice. It's not tightening in the way that like some other tightening products are, where like you feel your skin, like it actually feels tight. You feel your skin kind of pulling. I have none of that at all. It's ultra comfortable, but I swear to God, I'll show you in the screen after I applied it. I broke out last week right here. I've got a blemish just on my jawline, and after I put this on, I noticed, I wish I had like taken a close-up shot before, but I swear to God that blemish is higher up than where it was before I applied this. It's like it just lifted my skin a little bit, and that blemish ended up being in a completely different position, which is super weird. But yeah, no tight feeling or anything like that at all, and I haven't double checked back. I don't know if things have then fallen back down, but it's a little bit weird. Like my skin just almost seemed to kind of like shrink into itself, but it feels very, very comfortable. And that's what Tati had said as well on her channel when she reviewed this. She put it on half of her face and then she got like super shocked because she felt like it just completely lifted and she could see a difference between the two sides, the one that she didn't and the one that she did have it on. So yeah, this will be kind of a special occasion thing when I just need that little bit of extra lift or to make me feel extra beautiful or just a little bit more fun putting it on. But it is a really gorgeous product. Not too sure if I'd actually pay the price for that, but to get it for free with points on other stuff that I had to buy anyways, absolutely, why not? And they just threw in this little sample of the Abil Royale lotion, honey nectar lotion, firming and smoothing. This I haven't tried yet. It's a really nice size sample. The girl who was helping me out said that this is supposed to be applied like after you wash your face, after you put on moisturizer, but before your makeup. So you put on your moisturizer, and she said you're just supposed to kind of tap this all over and then apply your makeup, and it's supposed to give this like smoothing, lifting effect, which maybe on top of that, like my skin will just become 2-year-old skin again or something like that. I don't know. Okay, and a couple more things from Shoppers. I'm done with the Guerlain, just 2 other things. These were picked up separately, so not on my points day. I picked these up a few days before. I was out of individual lashes and I went in looking for Ardell lashes, and the girl convinced me to try these individuals from Benefit. They were pricey. These were 20 bucks for individuals. I applied them today. They are really beautiful. I'll put that shot in. What I will say about them is they are incredibly natural looking. They are so fine. Like the individual hairs are so fine. They're nice and tapered on the end, so you don't get like weird. They're a little bit more natural looking than the Ardell ones is what I'm trying to say. So even if you're applying, like the long ones are way longer than my lashes and they still look really natural and kind of wispy. The only thing is you have to use quite a bit more of them then to really build up like a look. Like I used more of them today than I would normally, and my lash line doesn't look nearly as thick or like voluminous as it does when I use the Ardell ones. And the Ardell ones still look really nice and natural, and they are so much less expensive than these. So I don't know if I'd ever repurchase these again, but they are really pretty if you're looking for very natural individual lashes and you want something just maybe a little bit more luxe, like for a bridal look or something like that. These are great. This pack is very convenient because it has some of the short, medium, and long, but I think after this I'm definitely just going to go back to my regular Ardells. I don't regret buying them, but they are pricey for what they are. And then nail polish. I just filmed a nail polish clear out 2 days after I bought this. So I went out and bought some nail polish that I really did not need to add to my collection, that I was going to get rid of like half of it anyway. So if you are at all interested, I'll be posting that video next week, just a review of my nail polish collection and a huge clear out of it. But this shade is just so pretty. I had to have it. I will be wearing this a lot. I already wore it last week. I don't think I have a shot of it, unfortunately, on my nails, but it's gorgeous. It's from the Essie 2016 bridal collection. and the shade is called Steal His Name, and it's just a really pretty, almost ballerina pink, but it's got a peach undertone to it, and it's a cool peach. On me, it's very, very flattering. It's so pretty, a really nice spring summer color, and this would be an absolutely gorgeous bridal color. It's very, very pretty and neutral, but it's just got a little bit of a pop. It would look amazing on tan skin as well, so really actually don't regret that. It applied really nicely, it wasn't super streaky. Okay, and that is it for my collective haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you stuck it out for all 3 parts, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions about any of the products or just general thoughts, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to answer your questions if you do have any. So pop those into the comment section, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it or if you're just feeling nice. And if you haven't subscribed already, please don't forget to do that. And I will see you in the next video, which is going to be that nail polish collection and clear out that I mentioned. So if you are all interested, make sure you're subscribed so you see when that gets posted. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!